And also, we are working on easing of travel restrictions and resuming of travel with specific countries. As we do all of these things, we can expect activity level to rise, and therefore, I want to reiterate what Minister Gan said just now. It is even more important for everyone to take responsibility of their actions, because with more activities, the likelihood of transmission rises, and we have to be prepared that there will be more cases. So it's all the more important for us to stay vigilant, to be socially responsible, and to do all the necessary things that each individual has to do. Do not just rely on government measures or government rules. All of us have to do our part as individuals, uphold high standards of personal hygiene, wear a mask when we are out, and see a doctor if we are ill, all these basic precautions that we have been talking about since the start of the outbreak. For businesses too, they have to take responsibility, put in place safe management practices in their workplaces, ensure that their work settings are safe, not only for their employees, but also for their customers. And we certainly hope that businesses will step up. For those that are unable to resume operations immediately after the circuit breaker, use this period, use the next few weeks to put in place all the necessary precautions and measures that you can in your work premise and make it safe for your employees as well as your customers. This is absolutely critical in order for us to be able to resume safely. And as we prepare ahead for phase 1 and later phase 2, we will continue, of course, to be vigilant and take prompt enforcement action. Businesses must be aware that if a case were to emerge in their workplace setting, if clusters were to emerge later, they run the risk of having their entire outlet, their entire business or shop closed for quite a while. So I think this should give every incentive for businesses to take responsibility and to do their part to put in place all the necessary precautions and safeguards so that they can resume and reopen safely. How fast we can go about doing this, whether or not this timeline we have sketched out can materialize, depends critically on every Singaporean, on every resident. If we all do our part, if we are all vigilant and socially responsible, all the way from now till the middle of June, then we stand a good chance of being able to proceed with phase 2 before the end of June. But if people choose to disregard the rules, they choose to continue to flout, breach the rules, and take reckless actions that may cause clusters to form, then it will be very, very hard for us to proceed on these timelines. So we want to call on everyone. Let's do our part. We are all in this together. So let's be responsible. Let's all cooperate during this critical period, and then we will be able to make a decision soon on whether or not we can move to phase 2.